Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen expand Syndicate control of the island into the southeastern swamp delta of Reek Water. No official word from City Hall on the matter, as governing leadership seemed frustrated by the defensive indifference while appreciating the decision-making process that went into it. Later in the evening, KOTT News caught up with the victorious version 2 of Dodgers and Spyglass Ridge to discover they are now more than a company of two. Dodgers 2 leadership were kind enough to say a few words about the outcome. I see you've come full circle with the season and put on your traditional fall into winter gear.
Yep. Gotta stay dripped out, even when it's cold.
That's right, you're looking good. Does that helmet provide all the warmth you need?
Oh, of course, yeah. It smells amazing in here, too. Like a pumpkin pie.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure to see you again, my friend, back here on the island competing for land. How did it go out there for you tonight?
It went okay. We were definitely... it's been a while since we've been back on the map, and it's definitely a little sloppy, that's for sure. But we had a fun war. Thank the people who pushed us to push us. It was a good warm-up.
Excellent. Well, Waffle House Company, up-and-coming young company on the Covenant side. I think we're going to see more from them for sure in the future. They have a pretty good pedigree and leadership. As for you, any outstanding members of your team tonight?
Oh, I mean, I gotta thank everybody for showing up. As some people know, we just came back from our little hiatus, and it's good to have all these people back together.
No weather to report on today, as the corruption forces continue to regroup in their frozen, heartless mountains. But what a night we have on tap with 4 more submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat. Brought to you by LARPCO. Remember, if it isn't LARPCO, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the Craft Services crew, if you'd like to support KOTT News, Patreon is currently the best way. First up, the Marauders of HBM attack the Syndicate members of Fresh Bench for control of the recently settled region of Eden Grove. HBM bounced back after last night's outcome and continued their march onward into the Grove to participate in the race and subsequently winning the right to challenge for leadership. But Fresh Bench feel confident in their ability to replicate their efforts last night and hold the line against this aggressive group of Marauders. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Splash assail the Covenant converts of Outcasts for control of the barely controllable Restless Shore. A new group of loosely organized rise from among the uproar of the citizenry and raise their fists against the rule of faith, but will their first footholds up the Mudhill slip up? Outcasts, on the other hand, seem to be maneuvering their forces around the island, but with their strategies unknown, can we anticipate their full attention to be here? Simultaneously, the Covenant of Witchers challenge the champs of JDB's Kitchen for their heavyweight title and the right to rule over Everfall. The welterweights of Witchers show up to test their combinations in the ring for longevity bragging rights, seeking to snatch the belt away from the heavyweight champs. The champs must decide how much attention they'll give this ambitious group of apostles, with a fight that got put off last night, awaiting them elsewhere tonight. Because wait, there's more! The Covenant hero worshippers of Outcasts attack the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for control of the arid desert region of Brimstone Sands. The Outcasts may forego the Mudhill and head to the dunes in the desert in order to put their efforts into an offense against the forces they had to delay last night. JDB's Kitchen with the ability to field 2 defenses, but how they fill each one will come down to how sincerely they think the fights may likely turn out to be. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.